Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. Today we have week 6 of the NGDL4 versus Vizually. He is a well-known PokeTuber, draft league expert, great battler, and actually the winner of several draft leagues, including the last season of this one. So that is a pretty tall order for me, to say the least. This is actually our third one-on-one match, with the previous two games having taken place back in the last season of this draft league. And looking at his team, one thing did kind of surprise me a bit. That was the fact that he opted not to bring Rotom, which he does have access to. But other than that, he has a very strong and well-balanced team as expected. So it is definitely going to be an uphill battle for me. So we're going to get into it. So looking at his team, I wasn't sure what he was going to want to lead with. He definitely has several solid choices there, but he ends up leading with the Omastar, as I decided to lead with my Pinsir, as it does have a pretty decent matchup against most of his team. So I have choice Scarf, so I know I'm going to outspeed him. I'm just going to go straight for an Earthquake here, trying to get some good damage on him. That is going to knock him down to about a quarter, but he does survive. That is actually going to activate his weak armor, which is going to decrease his defense and then increase his speed sharply, as he is just going to take this opportunity to go for the Stealth Rock to get the entry hazard set up on me. So this turn, I am going to go for a switch. Actually, I am predicting a switch on his side, or an attack, now that he might outspeed me. So I'm going to come in with my Cresselia and take some damage from the rocks, as he does go for the Toxic Spikes, which is going to get another entry hazard set up on me, unfortunately. But then I'm going to regain some health with the leftovers. So he is going to outspeed me here. He's going to go for a knockoff, which isn't going to do much of anything, but it is going to get rid of the leftovers, which does suck, as I am just going to fire off an Energy Ball in return, which will take care of the Omastar and drop him down to 5 Pokemon. So then he is going to come in with Stakataka, and here I am just going to stay in and go for another Energy Ball to try and get some chip damage on this thing. I don't want to let him set up for free, so that is only going to take him down by about a quarter, as he does go for the Trick Room to get that set up. That is, of course, going to let the slower Pokemon move first for several turns. So he is going to outspeed me this turn thanks to that, and hit me with a Gyro Ball, which will knock me down to 27 health in the red, but I do survive and hit him with another Energy Ball. This one will take him down to about half. So I don't want to make any risky plays here, as he is just going to go for another Gyro Ball. Unfortunately, that is going to take out my Cresselia, dropping me down to 5 Pokemon and activating his Beast Boost to give him an attack increase, which isn't good, of course. So then I'm going to come in with my Aggron, and I'm going to take some damage from the rocks. And I am max physical defense here, so I am confident I can live a hit. I'm going to go for the Mega Evolution to Mega Aggron. And I know he is going to move first thanks to Trick Room, and he actually shows that he is carrying the Z move, unfortunately for me, which turns out to be the Ground Z move. And that is, of course, going to be the Tectonic Rage. More than likely, this would be coming off of Earthquake. So I am hoping I can still survive this, being max physical defense with the Filter ability. And luckily, I am able to hang on there with 28 health in the red, and I am going to go for a Super Power in return. And that is going to be enough to take out the Stakataka while dropping my attack and defense, but more than worth it to get rid of this thing and drop him down to 4 Pokemon. So then he is going to come in with Necrozma. And thanks to his Trick Room, I am actually going to outspeed him here. I'm going to go for the Taunt, just in case he decides to set up, which he actually does go for the Automize, so I do get one up on him there, as that is going to be it for the Trick Room. This turn, he is just going to fire off an Earth Power, which will be more than enough, obviously, to finish off my Aggron and drop me down to 4 Pokemon as well. So then I'm going to come in with Xerneas, and I'm going to take some damage from the rocks and get poisoned from the Toxic Spikes, and my Fairy Aura is going to come into play. So here, he is going to go for the switch, doesn't want to take a special attack from me most likely, so he's going to come in with the Arceus, as I'm just going to go for the Toxic, and I'm going to land that to badly poison this thing, which is nice. Just wanted to get that Toxic Poison on whatever he chose to throw in there. And then he's going to take some damage from that. and I'm also going to take some damage from my poison as well. So here he is going to go for the Swords Dance, probably predicting a switch on my side. So that is going to give him a sharp attack increase, trying to set up for a potential sweep here. But I did decide to stay in because I am carrying the Fighting Z move on the Xerneas this week. So I'm just going to go for that. That is, of course, going to be the all-out pummeling. So this is coming off of Focus Blast, and I am max special attack on this, so I am hoping that I can take this thing out with this attack. But unfortunately, he does just barely hang on there in the red, and he actually is carrying the Ayapapa berry, so that is actually going to heal him up to a little over half, and then he goes down to about a third after the poison damage. So that was pretty unfortunate for me there, not able to take this thing out. I do take more poison damage, and I am going to go for the switch here directly into my Incineroar. I am going to take damage from the rocks and get poisoned as well, but I am going to get the Intimidate to lower this thing's attack, which is what I really wanted here. I am max HP, so I should be able to take 2 attacks from him. He goes for the Extreme Speed, and he actually ends up getting a crit, which was super unlucky for me, because that means that I am not going to be able to survive the poison damage here this turn. Actually, I am going to go down to that, which will drop me to 3 Pokemon. He does survive his poison damage as well. And that really does suck, because that means I am going to have to sack something else off to this thing. So I'm going to switch back in with the Xerneas and take more damage from the rocks. My Fairy Aura comes back into play as he does go for another Extreme Speed. I actually end up living that with 24 health, which was nice. That is going to let me get the Defog off, which will get rid of the entry hazards on the field, which was nice for me. So fortunately, he is going to go down to the poison this turn, which is great. But unfortunately, I am also going to go down to the poison here, which will take care of my Xerneas. But that is going to leave me with 2 Pokemon, him with 3. And we both get a blind switch in here. So he is going to come in with the Necrozma once again, as I'm going to come in with the Pinsir. And I am going to outspeed him again since I am Choice Scarf. I'm going to go for the X-Scissor, which will take him down to about a third. But it is also going to trip his weakness policy, unfortunately, to sharply raise his attack and special attack, as he goes for the Automize as well, which will sharply increase his speed. So he is pretty well set up there, unfortunately. In this turn, he is going to go for the Stored Power and outspeed me. And that will be enough to one-shot kill my Pinsir, unfortunately, which will drop me down to just 1 Pokemon. So, finally, I am going to come in with Goodra, and he is going to outspeed me for sure. He is going to go for a Stored Power again, but I am Salt Vested, so I am able to live that with about a third of my health. I go for a Fire Blast, hoping to finish this thing off at least, but he once again just barely hangs on in the red there, which did suck for me, so I'm not going to be able to get the kill, as he does go for 1 more Stored Power that will finish off my Goodra, and that is game. So I lost that one 3-0 to Vizually. That was a good match, pretty intense there. Definitely some bad luck on my side. Definitely could have swayed the match there, but good game nonetheless. Tough loss, but thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.